Hi, I'm Marta and I'm from Spain. I'm the owner and founder of Marta's Kitchen, a boutique catering company in Dubai. And today we're going to be cooking chicken and mushroom crepe. The first thing we're going to do is prepare the dough for the crepe. That's pretty straightforward. All we're going to need is 2 eggs. So we're going to beat those eggs, add a tiny bit of salt first. We'll just beat them up nicely. And now we will slowly incorporate 150 grams of flour. All-purpose flour will do. Just incorporate it slowly so that it blends nicely and it doesn't create like too many clots. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the egg with the flour and slowly add a large glass of milk. Full-fat milk is good. Make sure you get any bits of flour that stick to the side, an egg, so you can incorporate all into the dough. If you have a look now, that's a nice sort of dough, which is perfect for making crepe. Now, ideally what you want to do now is you want to let this dough rest in the fridge for about 1 hour so it can settle nicely before we do our crepe. While the dough is in the fridge resting, we're going to prepare the filling for our crepe with chicken and mushroom. The first thing we're going to do is saute some red onion with olive oil. We'll saute it for a couple of minutes before adding the rest of the ingredients. So now that our onion has turned slightly transparent, we can add those mushrooms and the chicken. You want to chop the mushroom finely, like we did with the onion. So we'll bring the heat slightly higher before we add the chicken. We're gonna add a few pieces. There you go. We'll give it a good stir. So you can add a little bit of salt and pepper if you want, but really Knorr all-in-one seasoning powder is going to add all the flavor that you need, yeah? So we'll just add a full sachet of Knorr all-in-one seasoning powder to that chicken and mushroom. I can smell it already. You can smell the seasoning. It smells beautiful. We'll let it cook until the chicken is properly done and cooked through, which will take us about probably 10 minutes. So while the chicken is cooking, we can start preparing the crepe. The dough has been in the fridge for about an hour now, so we're ready to do them. The first thing you need to do is you need either a crepe pan or a non-stick pan. You want to put some olive oil or butter, if you prefer to use butter. Just put a tiny bit. With a piece of kitchen paper, just spread it evenly all over the pan. You want to serve like 2/3 of dough. That will be the perfect proportion for a big crepe. So what you want to do is you put it in the center of the pan and just very quickly spread it all over the pan. So we'll let it just cook here for maybe about 30 to 40 seconds and we'll then flip it over and that'll be done. You see, you now just flip it over and we will let the other side sit for a little longer so it gets that nice sort of golden color going on. So now that the chicken is properly cooked, we're just going to add a tiny bit of cream to that, just to give it some nice creaminess. We'll just mix it. Let it cook a little longer so that it reduces and it thickens slightly before you stuff your crepe. So our chicken and mushroom are now ready. They're nice and creamy, as you can see. There's no more liquid left, and they're ready to go into those crepes. So we've got all our ingredients ready. We've got our crepe and we've got our chicken and mushroom with Knorr all-in-one seasoning powder. And what we're going to do is just stuff them. Now there's 2 ways to do this. You can either roll them like everyone else does, or you can make it look a little nicer by just folding it into 4 like so, yeah? Now if you do that, what you will do after is you just lift the upper part of the crepe and you will put that chicken and mushroom in there. As you see, it's very hot, so try not to burn yourselves. As you can see, that stuffing is perfect, nice and creamy, yeah? We'll put one over there. And there you go, those are your 3 crepes. So these are my chicken and mushroom crepe. This is what's cooking in my kitchen today. What's cooking in yours?